Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about what to expect from the NGS headline, as well as a little bit of speculation and a healthy dose of copium. But first of all, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the first thing we're going to look at is simply the roadmap, simply because the roadmap is everything that has been confirmed. So we are rolling into the February update, which means we will get the level cap increased to level 40, so that is an additional 5 levels. On top of this, all 3 Alio combat sectors are going to be getting high rank sectors, so this simply means that we will be getting rank 3 Mount Magnus, rank 3 Vanford Laboratories, as well as rank 2 Rezel Forest. And they're just going to bump up the level for all the mobs to level 35. Since our max level is 40, and if we look at Retem Al Noth as well as the lower levels, you'll notice that their rank 2 sectors are level 30 mobs while our max level is 35. So the mobs are usually or pretty much always 5 levels below our maximum level, which is why I say that all of the mobs over here in rank 2 Rezel Forest as well as rank 3 Vanford and Mount Magnus are going to be level 35. It has been confirmed that we will get a new chapter 2 side story mainly focused on Nadereh, so I'm fully expecting this to be some character development. We get to find out a little bit more about her backstory or history, something along those lines, and probably will help us transition into the Nadereh's in-game concert, maybe tie this in with the lore on why we are actually getting these concerts. I'm fully expecting to see some Arks reason about this, something about like, oh, we need to keep all the dolls under control, this is why we need to do these concerts every so many hours so that the dolls don't get out of control and invade the Retem city or something along those lines. So I'm guessing that chapter 2 side story is probably going to give us that sort of reasoning, as well as another accessory reward. Remember when we did the side quest with Aina, we got the little bracelet, so this time when we run it with Nadereh, I wonder what accessory we will get as a reward. Maybe even an outfit. I highly doubt we would get an outfit because I'm fully expecting Nadereh's new concert dress to be in the new SG Scratch. So speaking about the new SG Scratch, keep in mind that the SG Scratch will be expiring on February 16th, just so happens to be my birthday. So if you have any Resolute Warrior tickets, make sure that you spend them before February 16th because your Resolute Warrior ticket will be null and void after the 16th. So I'm fully expecting after the 16th, so February 17th and onward, we are going to get Nadereh's concert dress as well as, you know, maybe a couple guitar weapon camos, something along those lines. And don't worry, it will just be added into this prize list. So you see all of these prizes over here, none of these are going away. It's just going to be like the old SG Scratch where they just add in more items. However, your selector ticket will expire. So that is the main thing that you need to care about. Another thing that will most likely reset is of course the current stage. You can see that I have the featured item up 1.5 times. I'm fully expecting this to reset as well, because remember when you pulled multiple times as you progress through the stages, you actually got like bonus items. So I'm fully expecting them to reset this as well, so it gives a lot of players a reason to spend 2,000 star gems on every new SG Scratch simply because of the goodies that you can get. Next up is the implementation of the Arks ID. So this sounds very simple on paper, however the Arks ID is actually a lot more important than that, mainly because with the marketplace. So with the implementation of the Arks ID, our player market will also get an update where you can actually see who the seller is. So just keep that in mind when a transaction happens in the player market. When the Arks ID is implemented, it'll actually tell you who bought your outfit and vice versa. So when you're browsing through the items in the player shop, it will actually tell you who is the vendor, who's selling what, and you actually get to put a small little advertisement with a symbol art to encourage people to buy things from your shop. So the Arks ID system is a little bit more in-depth than just like a little player card. So I am looking forward to this because then you'll be able to identify scalpers very easily if you just look at it and you're like, wow, you know, all of these items are being sold by the same person. Then, you know, you could raise a red flag and be like, this is pretty sus. The next big thing is the music disc playback feature for your mags. So this is the MP3 feature where you can just play your music wherever you are in game. Now they did release an article over here which is very promising. So first of all, I want to explain how this feature is going to work. First of all, the Jukebox feature can only play in-game music, okay? You cannot link it to your Spotify account or like YouTube or whatever and just play random music. It doesn't work like that. You can only play songs that are actually available in PSO2. Remember, I said PSO2 here, not NGS. The reason I say this is because all of your old existing music CDs, even if you registered into your personal quarters back in the base game, will automatically transfer over to your NGS mag. So let's say that you did get some collaboration CDs, you know, the Persona music, and you've already registered the CD in base PSO2. Well, don't worry, you can still play the Persona music in NGS because your mag will automatically detect that. However, here is the catch. Only you can hear the background music that you play from your mag. Other players around you cannot hear your music. So you can't run around blasting Rare Drop Koi Koi hoping that everyone can hear it, because only you will be able to hear it. So just keep that in mind. Also in this article, they wrote a little snippet here which is very important. Additionally, if we re-release PSO2 spec music discs in NGS in the future, we plan on allowing their sales in the NGS personal shop. So all of the music CDs are currently in base PSO2 simply because, you know, there are no music CDs in NGS. However, if they do plan to re-release it, like through a revival scratch or a revival music or something along those lines, you will be able to sell the music CDs through the NGS player shop. Because at the moment, your base PSO2 music CDs, you can only sell it in base PSO2, you cannot bring it over to NGS and sell it. So if you do play base PSO2, you may have noticed that a lot of the music CDs are selling for billions of Macedo now, or like hundreds of millions, I want to say, on average. And last but not least in the confirmed list is, of course, we are getting the Dark Falls Urgent Quest, and we are getting the Nadereh in-game concert. Now for Nadereh's in-game concert, it has been confirmed that we will get the try boost after the concert ends, so it's a really good idea to attend all of these concerts. And if NGS is going to be following suit with base PSO2, there is always an urgent quest right after the concert. So I do hope that they continue to do this, because that way you attend the concert, you get your try boost, and then immediately there is an urgent quest right after the concert ends. You hop into the urgent quest and boom, profit. Alright, now with all of the content out of the way, what else can we expect? First of all, we can expect new AC scratches, of course, because that's how they make money, as well as the new SG scratch, which we will get on February 16. Now with all the confirmed things out of the way, what can I speculate? So in March, we are getting the spring event, as well as a spring event urgent quest and the urgent quest triggers. I'm hoping that they might tease a little bit about this. On top of that, I'm also hoping that they'll tease new weapons or armors. It'd be nice to see a weapon that is equal or on par with the Relic series that maybe only drop from the urgent quest. However, what I am actually speculating is the urgent quest might drop Relic armors. And that might be the only place where you can get Relic armors, is going to be through the Massive Boss Suppression or the Dark Falls urgent quest. And that would be really interesting, because you know, you would farm the urgent quest over and over and over to get the chance of dropping the armor. But on top of this, maybe we can get these fragments where every time you run the urgent quest, you're guaranteed 1 fragment, and based off your rare drop, maybe you can get up to like 3 fragments per run, and then you use these fragments to exchange for Relic armors. You know, again, this is fully speculation, there's nothing backing this up, but I would love to see that, because, you know, we've got the Relic weapons, so maybe it's time to see Relic armors. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel, it really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!